What is up, guys? Hustle Bussin' here. Another day, another gameplay. And today we got a gameplay of Domination on Summit and rocking the MP5K silenced. But obviously, the video is not what I'm here to talk to you about today. And something I really kind of want to talk about is first impressions, or impressions in general. And as you guys probably know, the first impression is a pretty important impression. It doesn't matter who it's with, your teachers, your, I don't know, new friends, a girl, your co-workers, your boss, somebody of importance. And yeah, I've had quite a few couple bad impressions in my day, and they're pretty funny actually, but it makes for a good story, but they were bad at the time. So the first one is, since school just started, we're in the second week or whatever, and you just met all your new teachers, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever done it, but your teachers, you probably have, your teachers ask, write a paragraph about what you did over the summer. And obviously I wrote about how I worked at the board, or at the little driving range. And so yeah, in my paragraph I said, this is like quote unquote here, you can quote me, I said, having to serve customers under the influence of something legal. And she wrote on it, not the brightest thing to put in a school piece, and then talked to me about it after, and she thought, okay, I don't know how, but she thought I said, and I go to work under the influence of multiple illegal things. So she thought I was a humongous druggie that went to work high, and which is weird because, I don't know, she just read it wrong. And it's funny because she was an English teacher and the sentence was just placed there, so she misread a sentence, and she's an English teacher. I mean, I know not everyone's perfect or whatever, and everyone screws up, but this is just a funny coincidence. But yeah, anyway, so she said, this is, you can quote her too, she was like, yeah, I thought you were a druggie and you're going to come into class high, and come to school Monday and tell me all about the bad things you did over the weekend and all the illegal things you did and broke and stuff like that. And then she looked at me and said, yeah, I was judging you. Like, if that is not the worst thing a teacher could do, and not even just the teacher, a person in general, yeah, I was judging you. Like, and she was completely serious. So it was definitely a bad first impression with your teacher, and it's even worse with teachers, because teachers are like, they like decide how to grade you, and they say they don't. They say it's fair or whatever. But if someone doesn't like you, they're gonna mark you harder. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, that's I don't know, whatever your name is. That's Steven. Oh my God, Steven, he's a bad kid. And then they get into a negative or pessimist attitude when they mark your page. So I don't know, that could have been a very bad year. It's a very bad start for sure. But I guess she understands now, whatever, the miscommunication there. And as you can guys see, I'm really just spawn camping them right there. Spawn trapping, not camping. Doing everything besides spawn camping. But yeah, so that was the first bad impression. Second one is with a girl, from just a random girl. One of my friends' friends. And yeah, so we went to go meet her, or I was supposed to meet her apparently, I don't know why. But we were going to meet her, and we were biking around, and she was walking, and I don't know what she was doing. She was walking though, and when I went to say hi, okay, well, she was on the sidewalk, and I was down on the road, so I went to go up on the grass in between the sidewalk and the road, and so I went to say hi, and when you say hi to someone, you make eye contact in general, right? So I looked up to say hi, and when I did, I went to pull up my front tire to get over the curb, and my coordination didn't go too well, and my front tire hit the edge of the curb, and it didn't go quite far enough, so I flipped over my handlebars within the first 3 seconds of meeting this girl, and yeah, so it completely wiped out, and I think she sat down because she was laughing so hard. So, I mean, definitely an embarrassing first impression, but it's a good thing I really don't care all that much, because if I did, I don't know where I'd be today, because I have quite a few bad impressions, even though I can't remember too many of them. I only remember those two, really. But another thing about first impressions is, I'm not sure if you guys have a brother or sister, but I don't know about you, but I hate it. As soon as you say your name in class as a new student, or in a new year, a new class, a new teacher, something like that, as soon as they call your name in attendance, and then they say your brother's name or your sister's name, and then it's like, oh, your brother and sister with and then whoever, and then they completely, oh, you're nothing like your brother. No, oh my, he was such a quiet, nice kid, and it's just like you're completely compared to him, or compared to him or her, and it's absolutely the worst. So I mean, like, that's a situation where you might have a bad first impression without even being able to, I don't know, show yourself. So yeah, that's another thing I wanted to touch up on there. What I noticed on the channel is the first day I gave my videos a 1-day break in between, they're getting 300 views apiece now, and I'm liking that quite a bit, guys. So I'm gonna keep doing this where I have a video every second day, and not sure what my level is in this game, but I am currently looking at my Xbox right now, and I'm level 49 of. Nope, that's not currently. That was in this game. But I'm level 18, 14th prestige, and I've got 10,000 COD dollars or COD points. So I'm gonna deck out a gun as soon as I can in 3 levels. So I'm putting this video up tonight, and I need someone, one of you guys. You guys can have a little vote or even a comment fight about what gun I should pop the gold onto. I don't care. I'm not like, I'm gonna disregard what I want, and the first vote I get for whichever gun it is, or the most voted one, I'm gonna put it on. So it's either, if you want to see a really nice decked out gun with a decked out camo, then definitely comment that. Or if you really want to waste my money and waste my time, then definitely comment that too. I really don't care, as long as you comment something. Background noise, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. But anyway, so we got our second Huey of the game here. I think I did pretty good. The final score is 49-10, and the game's not really coming to an end here, but we're getting there. And yeah, so comment what gun you want to see me put that sick gold camo on. Oh, and no, it's not really. I guess I could say it. I got enough time. Definitely one of my another impression, but it wasn't really a first. It was a last impression, which is also almost as important as first impressions. But it was an impression for my other English teacher. I have a bad track record with English teachers, but it was with my other one, and I really didn't like her class, and she kind of picked up on that, and she talked to me after class one day last year, and she was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "You don't want to hear my honest opinion." And she made the mistake of saying, "Yes, I do. Tell me your honest opinion." And I just unleashed in like an English rage on her. So, like, I don't even remember what I said. All I know is that I was definitely a little bit honest, and she changed schools after that year, and she went back to teaching kindergarten students. So I think I might have had a bad last impression with her. Definitely didn't have a very good year with her, and I don't know. I really don't like her, but I mean, I kind of hope I don't. I kind of hope I really didn't. I feel really bad if I made her change her career path, just because of me. I mean, like, that'd be really mean. But I know it wasn't that. I think she said she didn't. She said she liked teaching little kids anyways, and her daughter goes to the school or whatever. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I can see why she changed. But yeah, anyways, guys. So those are my stories about first impressions. Make sure, if you guys have a bad first impression, make sure you leave it in the comments below, and tell me. I'd love to hear some bad first impressions, or some good first impressions if you got any. I have tons of bad first impressions from work, but that's not really. I mean, one time they came in and I was sleeping, but so that wasn't really a bad first impression, but it was definitely a bad impression when I was laying on the desk sleeping. And then another time, I made a ray. Well, I didn't make it, but one of my I had friends that worked there, and we made a ray gun out of golf balls. And you might think that sounds stupid, but it was actually really cool. Like, it actually looked like a ray gun, and it was actually sick. And then we had the misfortune of my boss finding it, and so since he doesn't play COD, he obviously didn't appreciate the fact that it was a ray gun. So he didn't like it very much, but we thought it was quite amazing, and so he just called it a gun. He was like, "Stop making stupid guns and wasting my tape, and go back to work." Well, I mean, I was kind of offended. I thought it was a pretty good gun, and a ray gun at that. But anyways, guys, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you comment a story or two and what gun you want to see. That's it, guys. 49 and 10. Thanks for watching. Hustlin' Bustlin' signing out.